Welcome to the Wasteland Survival Cookery Show. Tonight we will be showing you how to make Cook Cooks Fiend Stew. We are broadcasting live from Vault 4, which to the discerning eye does look like a modern but yet affordable family kitchen. If you want to know how to make this at home, in your vault or by a campfire, anywhere in the West you may be, these are the ingredients that you need. Barman steak, 2 bottles of beer, fresh potato, and a jalapeno. However, if you want to make it edible, I recommend you add some mut fruit. That is definitely mut fruit, it's not an onion. Some flour, some Brahmin stock, load more chilies, some xander root. Also, to dull the pain of the waste, you're probably going to want to add a few extra beers, like 1 or 2 or 4, maybe 6. I mean, if you've got 8, use them. We are going to be using udder chops. You could use shank of Brahmin or flank of Brahmin or anything that ends in ank of Brahmin, but udder is generally believed to be the best part of the Brahmin. I wouldn't say it's lean, it's probably the less irradiated part of the animal. Who doesn't like eating tit? When cooking in the waste, I would always recommend you use Brahmin lard. Doesn't really taste of anything, isn't particularly good for you, but it has a ridiculously high flash point due to radiation. Use that one. Actually, sorry, I can't see a thing. To start the stew off, you're going to want to sort of cook your mut fruit, which definitely isn't an onion. If for some reason you can't find mut fruit in your local vault, use an onion, they taste pretty much the same. So when your onions are about as dark as the master's soul, you're going to want to start throwing in handfuls of Brahmin meat. Once you've lobbed your Brahmin meat in, you're going to want to brown it all over, which coincidentally reminds me of a girl I used to date. A novelist, you probably could say. Once had me drink water from around an atom bomb to see if she could heal me. The best thing about drinking tiny little bottles of beer is that every single one you drink, you're one cat closer to buying another. Wow! Oh, I found a delicious bottle of vodka. Brown. Lob in that much flour? Just thickens the stew, doesn't it? Flour in it, thickens. If you can't get hold of flour, just use ground up banana yucca, or you could use desiccated Miralac, but that stuff is expensive. The recipe calls for 2 bottles of beer. I can only assume that means 1 for the pot, 1 for the cook. Or half of the pot, 1.5 of the cook. Yeah, that'll do it. You're also going to want to add your Brahmin stock. To make Brahmin stock, what you need to do is murder a Brahmin. Murder him outright. Probably if he's not even doing anything. If there's a lot of them and they show up red on your pit boy, just murder them. That's what every single person does. So murder one, cut off all the meat that you want, go for the udders first, best bit, and then just boil the carcass until you get some brown looking liquid. it was probably about 95% radiation. And bring to the boil. You can bring it to boil over a campfire, or in Vault 4's case, a energy efficient gas hob. Now that your stew is simmering away, you're going to want to throw in some more ingredients. Start off with your suspiciously fresh potato, followed by your zander root. The reason you add zander root to this is because zander root is known to have medicinal qualities. Get a bit of brock flour in as well and you've got medicine. And it's definitely not ginger. Lob in your jalapeno and other chilies. Jalapeno works well in any Wasteland stew because it really masks the taste of spoiled meat. Once you've covered it, press select and wait for 2 hours. While that's happening, I'm going to go listen to Free Dog, Power to the People. I've had an idea for a game show, if game shows ever catch on again. Ready, Steady, Cook. It's similar to Ready, Steady, Cook, but instead of a mystery bag of ingredients, contestants bring on a mystery slave, and then the cooks basically torture and mutilate the slave in as many imaginative ways as possible. The whole time Cook is just leering around in the background, making thinly veiled sexual innuendos. I think it'll work. If raiders attack now, I'd be screwed. If Ron Perlman's free, you want to do any pro bono work, email me. Serving suggestion wise, I would always go for a beer. They dull the pain. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe. Leave any comments below, that would be cool. If you liked it, tell me. If you didn't, still tell me. I'll cry.